Hello, my dear Geminis. Here we are with your regular bonus reading. Now, for the new people, just quickly introduction. Sorry, the rest of you do know this by heart, by anyway, because there are new people. We have to tell them as well. I do two types of bonus readings. One is for the members only, so you need to become a member to watch one of those. I do upload them every day, so it's a lot of extra videos to watch, and it is a good way to support me so that I can actually keep doing these free videos for the YouTube viewers. Okay, you can do that by pressing the join button below. There are a couple of options there to choose from and benefit from. Now, other than that, I do two bonus reading for the two signs with the most viewed videos during the week, always referring to weekly. It's always you and some other sign, so I'm trying almost like every week to do an extra bonus reading for you. Okay, but this is the regular one. That's why I say that. Now, I did pull an oracle here. I'm going to read the energy around this. I'm going to read you the actual message, of course, and then I'm going to pull some tarot. Now, we do have here the number 7. You see, 7 is a very powerful number. It talks about realignment, but also a lot of self-reflection. Some of you, you're still hiding here behind something. I am getting that energy. This one is called feminine, by the way. Now the feminine, like energy is about the incubation here. So some of you are just still holding something, something here still needs to be maybe nurtured, something still needs to be, looked for. Of course, this sometimes indicates also even asking advice from a feminine figure, but it's mostly here about what you are doing. That's what anyway, let's read first the message, and then I'm going to tell you what else I'm picking here. So the actual message is: take the necessary time to study and meditate before executing your project. Perhaps ask a feminine or maternal figure for advice. Well, you can do that, obviously, but more than that, I do see here there is a little bit insecurity about something, and for some of you this insecurity could be maybe because of the past situations that maybe you already try either this or something else, and it didn't work. Well, you know what? It happens. But it doesn't mean that we stop trying. And some of you, that's I would say, reminder to do that. I do see here there is a lot of, aspects here to this, whatever this is, it is important to you. Okay, it is. It just somehow, you're not really very confident about this at this moment. So some of you just need to ground your energy. Okay, so you can definitely meditate. They did mention that. And you can do your clearing sessions or anything else that you need. You need to be confident about this. Also, if you do have somebody to talk to, whoever this is, doesn't have to be female. It's a feminine energy. Okay, it doesn't have to be female. We all have masculine and feminine. But somebody who is maybe loving, nurture, whatever, who can actually boost your, confidence here, well, that would be a good idea. Now, you do have something here going on, but there are still a lot of things that just need to fall in place. That's what I'm getting. For those of you that are going to do your clearing sessions, you know what? I see here there is definitely here some type of interruption in the flow. I'm getting here strongly sacral chakra. I'm getting your, what is this, third eye here, and throat chakra here. So some of you, maybe you need to express a little bit more about how you feel, or what is this that you truly want, you see. And also some of you, maybe it's time to, just trust in yourself, your abilities, and your intuition as well, because you are intuitively guided here towards something. But that's why I'm telling you, 7s are, yes, realignment, but there is a lot of self-reflection coming with this energy. Okay, now, that all being said, let's pull some tarot. If you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, cord cutting, scrying, spells, or any other services that I offer, there is an email in the description box below, so feel free to use it. Okay, my dear Geminis, let's see what is this for you. Here we go. Oof. Well, what did I tell you? Something is keeping you back. The devil here could be, I'm not saying here, for some of you it could be something external, but to tell you the truth, I believe that this is mostly about this fear, this insecurities, this, especially for the people that already, didn't get something the first time around. Okay, well, it still doesn't mean that we're gonna keep, chained to this, low vibrational energies of, either insecurities or, low self-esteem. whatever, even fear here, you see, we're gonna fight this. So some of you, you do need a clearing, even cord cutting here. There is something here that is holding you back, okay? This is the shadow side. It needs to be looked at. That's why this is like a little bit messy here, I have to say, okay? Capricorn energy here. For some of you, you could have, you know, recently maybe come out of some karmic cycle, you see. This is Saturn here. Saturn is this difficult karmic teacher. But, you know, when this happens, people do tend to be a little bit disoriented and almost like can't find really the way, how to do something, how to go about something. Well, you know what, that's why, this energy work, sometimes it's important, you see. But don't shy off. You have something good going on here. You just need to fight for it, you know. You need to get in sync here. Some of you, really, there is something here that's out of sync. Ooh, I told you, look at this Ten of Swords. Well, no wonder why you're feeling like you're feeling. By the way, this is your energy. It's Sun in Gemini, okay? Some of you have gone through a major, betrayal here, or major, like something here that ended like really badly. And that's why you're as you are here, okay? Now, this is sometimes also about shifting the mindset, literally. So whatever happened here, don't allow this to keep you down and to keep you from moving towards the right direction and manifesting what you want here, okay? Because sometimes these are heavy energies, but we need to understand there is a sun on the horizon here. But you need to shift the mindset. You need to start looking positively. You need to think here, because it's almost like, yes, you do want something, but then here comes, like the voice of the reason here, okay, remember the last time what happened. And then you are almost like, like choking yourself and not saying what you truly want. You see, although your intuition is telling you to do that, so there is literally like a conflict inside of, some of you going on, that it's very difficult at the moment for you. So that's why you're holding back. Well, you should just take a leap of faith. That's the Fool energy, you see. So we do need a clean slate here. We need to break free from this, okay? You can do that. Some of you think that all these swords are keeping you pinned down. Think again. You can free yourself. It's really just in your mind, okay? And it's not about somebody being crazy. It's just about the mindset. And sometimes, yeah, it's very difficult to fight these demons, whatever they are. For some of you, it could be even somebody external that you just need to walk away from, whatever this is, or situation, it doesn't have to be person. It can be a very toxic work environment here. But, well, we do need to do something about this. And this is where this Eight of Pentacles comes in. Well, this is you doing something about this. Now, definitely, whatever you pour your energy into, you're going to be able to do that, okay? Just try to stay focused. Also, some of you might need to focus on one thing at a time. Okay, so whatever this is, you could be almost like there is a very scattered energy for some of you. This can be helped with this meditation and with these clearing sessions, you see, because we need to focus here if we want to move forward. And some of you, that's all about that, some work here is definitely required, okay, because you can do this, but, well, you need to believe it. It's not really, what I'm saying here and what are the messages for you. Well, you need to find your strength and courage. Look at this. You need to find your strength and courage. Hermit and the strength. Okay. Now, this is here definitely about the shadow work. You need to understand first, who is this devil for you? What is this? And then there is a healing here with the star and the wish fulfillment. This is the star in the lantern. Virgo here, by the way, which is ruled by Mercury, same as you. Thought process. I'm telling you here, it's all in somebody's mind here. It's the mindset here, okay? I'm not saying that something didn't happen. It did, and it left you like this. But it doesn't mean that we have to stay in this energy here, okay? You need to find your strength and courage to fight back. And for some of you, this is a self-mastery. Sometimes this beast, it's our own beast. Okay, here we are fighting it. Okay, so I hope it makes sense here. Anyway, Virgo here showing up. Now with the strength, of course, as I already said, Leo energy here, by the way, another major arcana. So you have already 4 major arcana here. That's going to be a big deal. It's either taming this beast, it could be fear, low self-esteem, whatever. For some of you, maybe even some addictions here that you really need to free yourself from so that you can go on and, just do what you need to do, fulfill your destiny here. And addictions can be many different things. It doesn't have to be only substances, okay? Now, for some, of course, it could be something external. But whatever, know that you are strong and capable enough to come out of this situation. It's really any type of circumstances or person or whatever else you need. Well, some of you, you might need a little bit of support. You might be feeling really just even not even appreciated at the moment, and that could be bringing even more of this self-doubt, low self-esteem, or insecurities or anything. So at least there is one person that you can talk to. Maybe this feminine energy here, whoever this is, it can be male, it doesn't have to be female, but somebody to boost, what did I tell you here? Your confidence. Okay, if you have somebody like that, that's going to be perfect. If not, well, you could be actually meeting somebody, because that's how it works. These soulmates are entering our life when we do need them. Okay, and some of you really do need them. Okay, and it's not about romance here, it's about whoever is going to help you with this transformation, and whoever is going to help you to find the courage to move forward. Okay, now that's something here specific. It might not be for everybody, but and if you do have this person, well, now would be the time to actually ask even for help and assistance. Nothing wrong with that, no shame in that. Okay, we all need assistance from time to time and help. You're going to be receiving the help, that's for sure. And also with the Ace of Pentacles, you're going to be able to manifest what you want. And this is now going to be the real deal. This is going to be something solid here, and definitely something that's going to take you away from whatever this is. This is just the first seed. You're going to give birth to this. Okay, that's the feminine aspect. Feminine incubates, masculine executes. So some of you, you're still here in this incubation. Some of you, you are in this incubation now, because you are going through major transformation. It's almost like a rebirth for some of you. I hope it makes sense here. Okay, and look at this wonderful energy. The World. That's it. This one is naked here, jumping out here. And look at these lions here. Anyway, the Fool is the first of major arcana, number 0. The World is the 21, the last of major arcana. That's your rebirth here. Okay, something needs to end, so we need to free ourselves and to start this journey. Know that this is going to be fine. You do have what it takes. Okay, don't doubt that. Okay, my dear Geminis, once again, thank you for always being there for me. I do love you all very much. Bye.